Guys, I gaslit a hotel employee this weekend. Really bad. I feel kind of bad about it. On purpose? No. I was in the hotel room. Okay, I was like sleeping in my hotel room. And it was 1:30 in the morning. This couple checks in, and they're super drunk. Like loud, fucking annoying drunk. Okay? Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you. And they got the room next to me. Okay? But they thought that they were in my room. So they were trying to open my door for like a number of minutes. Like they were trying to buzz into my room. It's 1:30 in the morning and the walls are super thin, so I can hear them talking, okay? And because the walls are so thin, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. DDPFFS, thank you so much. Thank you. So the wall's really thin. I have the double lock on my hotel room door because I'm a woman. And they were like pushing on the door trying to open it. I thought, like truly in my heart fully believed that they had access to my room, that they like double sold the room, like double booked the room. Thank you. I thought they had double booked the room and that they were opening it and it was hitting the lock because they were trying to open it so hard and they were shaking the door. It sounded like it was hitting the double lock. And the girl kept saying to her boyfriend, she was like, oh no, shoot, there's definitely someone in there. It's definitely locked. This has happened to me before. This is someone's room. Like, oh no, we gotta go back downstairs. Which, does that not sound like they had double booked the room and that they like were realizing that there was someone in that room when they were trying to open the door? Is that fair? Like, I heard this conversation. I was like, oh my God, they've opened this door and it's only not opening because it's double locked. So I called the front desk and I was like, hi, there are people that have opened my door and are only not able to get in because it's double locked, and they're talking about how it's double locked and they don't have access to this room. And the front desk employee was such a piece of shit. He was such a shithead. He was just like young guy, and he was just like, no one has access to your room, you're fine. And I was like, you want to check? I was like, because they're trying to open my door right now. It's at 1:30 in the morning. And he was just like, no one has access to your room. Can I help you with anything else? So even if he did double book it, he did not check, okay? If it was double booked, I hate him. But I did gaslight him because they didn't actually have access to my room. I just thought that they did. And then, because they were awake for so long, and I was listening to them talk for so long, because they were drunk and awake, when they left the room at one point, I opened my door, and I was like, hey, this is crazy, but just to make me feel like I'm talking to the girl now, I was like, just so that I don't feel crazy, you guys opened this door, right? I was like, did you get in this room? And she was like, no, we were trying to open it. We thought it was a closet, but we couldn't get in. And I was like, oh, you weren't able to actually open this door? And she was like, oh my gosh, no, but that's scary. Like, girl, you need to lock your door. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's locked. I just thought that you guys were actually opening the door. And she was like, oh my God, be careful. I was like, okay, thank you. Anyway, I don't really need to cook this, do I? It smells good. I don't think I need to like cook this in a pan before I stuff my egg rolls, right? Also, I will also note, I was not thrilled about how she relayed the story to her boyfriend, because the walls are very thin. I could hear everything they were saying. I don't really like the voice that she gave me when she explained to her boyfriend what happened. I don't really like it. She gave me a really high voice. Kind of pissed me off. Guys, Coachella's this weekend. And it was last weekend. No. It was this weekend and is next weekend. I'm gonna do a YouTube video where I do a Coachella makeover, even though I'm not going, just to farm the algorithm. I'm thrilled to not be going to Coachella this year. Hating on Coachella is so fucking weird. Mobacity, What a passionate take. Mobacity's a Coachella frog. Well, Mobacity, I hate on Coachella because my Coachella experience was whack. But you can go to Coachella if you want, that's fine. I'm sure you could have fun there. If you like drugs and stuff. Guys, I had to call Flip by his real name for a whole weekend. It was crazy. It was crazy. Ew, why? Because I'm not gonna tell normies that his name is Flipper Cards. I don't even remember Flip's real name. I don't think you've ever heard it. Guys, the WDC staff was they were so nice. They took us to dinner and drinks both nights we were there. But problem, they took us to drinks one night before we had eaten anything. And I was like way overdue for eating. And so I got one drink and it was a Prosecco, like, it was beautiful, but I hadn't eaten. And so I drank it because I was like, you know, it's not even keeping up. It's such a fratty thing to say. But like truly, it was, I drank one drink and I wanted to finish it because it would be really rude if I didn't finish it. But I was like, it made me drunk. Ask Flip. I was so embarrassed. I was like, Flip, like we walked out of the drink place and I was like, dude, I feel it. I don't know what to do. Like I was panicking because I didn't want them to think that I was drunk because that's cringe. Stop doing that. Stop. Dude, I hate oil. I hate oil. It scares me. I hate frying things. This sucks. Okay, I'm experimenting. This one's going fold side down. And I'm just gonna let them go. Are y'all doing something like the 25 for the art auction? Yes. My favorite people ever. They're so nice. They were so nice to us. They're way too nice to us, if I'm being honest. The art auction's on the 22nd. It's Saturday. It's happening. I feel ready. Ready about it. I feel ready about it. Are Alex and Connor ready? Dude, Alex? Apparently Alex went out the other night and has still yet to consume alcohol again. I don't think Alex is ready. He may be sober for the rest of his life. Wail about it. Oh yeah, they said that they were gonna steal our podcast and they were gonna drink cocktails and do a podcast called Wail About It, where they talk about whales and drink. I said, I think that's a great idea.